Really, really, please.
115.
So guys, today you're joining me on my 11-hour road trip to Minneapolis. So we're relocating to Minneapolis today. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today you'll be joining me on our road trip to Minneapolis, Minnesota. We left on a Friday afternoon as at 12, and that's because we didn't want to be in a rush. We wanted to take our time. Although we had packed some of our things a day before, and then today in the morning we just loaded everything on the trunk and everything went easy breezy. Everything was good to go and we headed out. But first of all, we had a few stops to do. We wanted to stop at Hobby's place of work and just say goodbye to some of his colleagues. I told them about me and they really wanted to just say hello and see what I was like. So we decided to stop at his place of work and say hello and goodbye to Paducah. As much as he had told me about the place, it was quite big. The hospital was huge. It was bigger than I expected. It was clean. It was nice, calm, very friendly people. We didn't really want to waste time here. We just wanted to be in and out and just start heading out to where we were going to. So we just said hello to his colleagues. They were really nice people and we headed out. We left the hospital back to the car and he was just trying to show me around and show me a few places, a few buildings. We didn't have the time to really walk around, but he just pointed out some places to me and we left. So we headed out at exactly 12:30 p.m. and we're just looking forward to having a smooth and safe trip.
King of the road, trailer for sailoring. Sailoring, ain't got no cigarettes, but trailer for sailoring. Give, man, don't pay no trailer for sailoring. Trailer for sailoring, ain't got no.
And in a couple of hours in, I became hungry. Hubby had breakfast this morning. I didn't. I'm not a breakfast person. So I brought some snacks with me so I can snack on through the trip. Hubby joined in on my snacks, but that's that. And then I also did some editing on the way. So we decided to stop at the gas station for a gas refill and a pee break. I needed to use the restroom, and that's what I did. We also got Red Bull for hubby because he was yawning and sleepy. And now we cannot have a sleepy person. We're just 2 hours in on our trip, so some Red Bull for the road. I don't drink Red Bull, for hubby does, so, and he's the one driving. Red Bull for the road. I was still really hungry, so we decided to stop at Wendy's to get some food, and got some chicken nuggets, fries, and some drinks. Mind you, I'm not a fast food person. I hate fast food. But because this is a road trip and I didn't really pack much with me, we decided to stop at Wendy's to get some food. So this was 3:22 p.m. So we have been driving for 3 hours, almost 3 hours. Like I said, we left at 12:30. So we've been driving for almost 3 hours. And this was 4:38 p.m. and we were still on the road. At this point, I'd listened to so much music, I'd done some work done on my vlog, and I was already tired. This is 5 p.m. and we're still on the road. It was starting to get dark. So when we got to Rockford, we got a weather alert that it was going to snow, that we were going to have a snowstorm. And trust me, nobody wants to be on the road while we're having a snowstorm. First, we decided to stop for another pee break and also fill up the tank and decide if we wanted to continue on the remaining 5 hours of our trip. So after our pee break and filling up the tank, we went back into the car and then we looked at the weather forecast again and decided that we'll be ending our trip here for today at Rockford and we'll continue tomorrow morning. So we booked a hotel at the American Express here in Rockford. We didn't want anything too luxury or too fancy. We're not on vacation, so we just needed a place that was nice, that we could sleep, lay our heads, rest and relax till tomorrow morning when we would continue with our trip. So we had actually called ahead before we got here and paid ahead for the place. It was about $89, and for the price it was quite a nice place. It came with breakfast in the morning, which ended by 9 a.m. The room was quite nice for the price, very small and cozy, had its own kitchen, and then we were also told that we could order some kitchen amenities like pots or plates or spoons. If we needed them, we could call and they would have it delivered to our room. And then we went in for the night, took a shower, had some food to eat, and went to bed.
I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happens is motivation.
A couple of hours after, like the forecast said, it started to snow. And this was my first snow experience. I was so excited to be outside in the snow. I've traveled, but I've never had it snow before.
You start to be careful. You're pouring it on me. Really. Please.
I know. You even test the snow. No, go get the one from
From the car, you
you.
dirty ass car.
Whatever.
So we actually came out so I can pick a different outfit that I had planned earlier because it was getting colder and I knew it was going to be cold for next week. So I wanted something more cozier for my box. So we came out to pick some things. So this was the next morning. We woke up at about 7:30. We took a shower and then we decided to go down for breakfast. So after breakfast and resting for a couple of minutes, we decided to check out and head on our trip.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation.
So at this point, it had stopped snowing. It was still really cold, but it had stopped snowing. Glory be to God. So we were rest assured and more relaxed to continue with our trip.
Everything that happens is motivation.
Second day, and we have how many hours?
4 hours to go.
4
4
more
and a half or
hours.
something.
4.5 hours to go.
Relocation. Are we going straight to the store? Hey, let's just go straight to the store. Just like 10 minutes from the house. Because I told the guy 4 o'clock, but I don't think we'll get there like 2 or 1 o'clock.
It's not better we go
No.
home and offload all this.
Nah. No need. It's better just offload and come back again. Then just put everything out, you know?
Hey.
Okay, let's see. Address.
And we finally headed out. We left Rockford and continued on our road trip to Minneapolis. So there was no pee breaks, no gas refill. We already had the tank filled up, so we didn't stop. We just headed straight up with the 4 hours or 4 hours 30 minutes that we had. And then it was getting colder and colder. The more we advanced, the colder it got, the more of the snow heaps that we saw. And in a couple of hours, we got into Minnesota, Minneapolis. Yay! And then so we decided to stop at the African food market to get a couple items that I would need. Hobby and I were really craving egusi soup, so we wanted to just get some items that we'll be using for the egusi soup. And then for the first time, I saw some things now. You don't really need to pack much. The only reason I would advise that you actually pack more of the food items if you have space is because these things are actually a little bit expensive, honestly. So if you have space or you have money for extra luggage or whatever, just buy them in Nigeria if you can, as much as you can. Something that will last you for about a month or thereabouts. Because for here, there's literally everything. There was leaf, there was ugu, there was okazi, there was gari, there was granite, there was beans, there was fufu. There were things like crayfish, fish, all kinds of fish. So the name of this African food market is Asafo African Food Market. I think it's owned by a Ghanaian lady, very nice old lady, very pleasant. And well, she has to be nice anyways because her things are really expensive. I don't like the grinded egusi I got from here. So if you get here, just buy the one that you can actually grind by yourself. And after we're done shopping, we headed home. We bought a couple of things that we'll need for a few days and it was good to go. So as soon as we got home, Hobby got down to work because there was a lot of snow to be shoveled away from our workplace. So this is the end of today's vlog. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to turn on your notification button so you can be alerted when we have a new post up here. Love you all. Bye.